My CEO wife's love score hit
She was
660
obsessed
with
with
having
her
her baby.
rose-like face.
That night, I gave everything I had, and I died and became her lost love. But while I was enjoying my new life, the system vanished for 6 years, then
your daughter is
returned.
in danger.
Go save her
I
now.
rolled my
I
eyes.
always used full protection.
But what shocked me was this.
After seeing my fake death,
Bai Ningbing completely
to
broke
stop
down.
the world from collapsing,
The
system spent all
and
its
gave her a
points.
child with both our
But now,
bloodlines.
she has
If
gone
she does
totally
not
mad.
succeed me
She
today,
will pull my daughter's oxygen
I almost
tube.
laughed.
Before I could say,
What does that have to do with
when I
swallowing?
opened
I
my
saw a
eyes
soft
again,
little
on a
dumpling
hospital
sitting.
bed. Her
Seeing
pale
me
little
appear.
face showed only
Then she
brief
stood up
surprise
her hands
and
on
threw me
her
a black
hips.
card like a
Here's
boss.
10 million.
Stay and be
That
my dad.
proud little
Was exactly
expression.
like Bai
The system
Ningbing.
explained right
Host,
away.
This is
From
the
your
child's
genes, Tang
the
stared at the
target's
card
genes.
she gave
I
me.
asked in shock.
Tong Tong
Do you know
stared
me?
straight
You
at
are my
me.
dad.
I saw your photo
Are
in that
you?
woman's
Inside
safe
her
photo
that made me
album.
feel
My
even
daughter
worse.
would not even call
Was
Bai
their
Ningbing
mother-daughter
mom.
relationship
The system
that
gave
bad?
a prompt.
Target and the child
During
are
this
deeply
week in the
connected.
hospital,
She never came to see
I
me
frowned
once.
without
Bai
thinking.
Ningbing was far too irresponsible
was
as
her
a
own
mother.
child.
Her
Tong
tiny
looked at me,
hands
so
clenched
will you
tight.
stay and be my
At first,
dad?
for a second,
Not knowing how to
I
answer.
knew Bai Ningbing's
Back
temper
then,
too well.
I was
away
framed
from
and
her
kidnapped,
for less
and she
than
turned
half
the
an
whole
hour.
city
Her people
upside down.
broke every kidnapper,
Then
but
dumped
her
them
face
by
stayed
the
calm.
roadside
She held my
and
hand
wiped it again and
as if
again
cleaning
with a
away
towel.
all this
Her
touch.
love was just
Mad.
like her. Her
Tangled
possessiveness
and
was
extreme.
off the
promised
charts.
my daughter to
I would
stay now.
definitely meet Bai Ningbing again.
I could not
what that
imagine
lunatic would do.
seeing me hesitate.
Panic flashed in Tong
Do you
Tong's
think
eyes.
the money is too
10
little?
million
Is
not
not
enough?
100 million
Now
enough?
grow up.
I will pay every cent
As she
back.
spoke,
Tong
and
Tong took
boldly
out a
wrote down
paper.
several
She was about to
zeros.
hand
The
it to me
next
to sign.
second,
A maid
she
rushed in
snatched
with
the
medicine
medicine
into
away.
pieces before
Little
throwing
miss,
it away.
this
You're
is
confused.
9,999
bad man.
baker.
Then
I
the
was
maid
looked
rushed
like
over
over
to pull at my
quickly stood
clothes.
in
She
front of
frowned
me
and snapped.
Do
Who
you really
allowed
think
you
to
not
touch him?
recognize my
The
own
maid
father?
bit her
Little
lip.
miss, your father died 6 years
How
ago.
could he possibly
Shut up!
be him?
My dad is
That
not
person
dead.
said
My dad was
he
a mission
got his
taker,
white
so he
moonlight.
faked his death
My
to
heart
deceive us.
jumped.
Bai Ningbing knew I
She
was
was
a
too
mission
clever.
taker. Close to her. I could not
But I
hide
never
it.
revealed
so I
it.
admitted
She
it.
nearly
died after winning
He's
her
my
over. I
dad.
finally got to meet him.
Get out of
Do
the
not
way.
touch him. Tong Tong glared
She
at the
guarded
maid
me
like a fierce little cat.
The
maid was driven out of the
Before
room.
leaving,
I saw her
she
make
also
a call.
secretly wiped
That
away
made
her
my heart
tears.
Baby,
Did your
surgical wound get pulled?
Does
Tong
it
Tong
hurt?
snorted.
Her
proud look was exactly
It was
like
only
Bai Ningbing's.
appendicitis
Wait,
surgery.
appendicitis
Then why did Bai
surgery?
Ningbing
Even
make it sound
mentioning
so
it got
serious?
the child.
Was
Was
dying.
she threatening me on purpose
Just to trick me into
I
coming
sighed.
back?
That really did sound like Bai Ningbing.
Looking at the
pale child
before
my
me,
heart softened
even though
a
I had
little.
not seen her
we
born.
still shared the same genes.
Seeing the medicine on the
I
table,
walked
but
a
Tong
few
Tong
steps.
grabbed me tightly.
I
Hold
will write
me.
you another
can ask for
IOU
any
amount.
definitely
Please
give
do
it to
not
you.
leave me,
Seeing
okay?
how afraid she was of
My
being
heart melted
abandoned.
completely.
I had only just learned she
And this
existed.
was our
Yet
first
somehow,
meeting.
I truly felt guilty for
I
leaving
picked
my
her
wife
up
and
and
daughter
put her on the bed,
and
I
I
do
am
not
just
want
getting
drink
her
medicine.
medicine, and the wound
shook her
will
head
heal
softly.
If
I
you
will
drink
not
it.
leave. Tong Tong's dark eyes
She took the
instantly lit
medicine
up.
and
She
drank
choked
it in
and
one
then
go.
touched
I
closed
I
tightly.
finished it.
You
have to
cannot
stay
leave
with
again.
I will stay with you.
Of
Swear
course.
it.
They
Like
both
mother, like
loved
daughter.
me.
I
I
swear.
swear.
I will
Wound
stay
is
with
not
you.
healed
Rest
yet.
sleep.
I gently
Tong
patted her
Tong's
back.
ears turned
She
red.
forced her eyes open and studied my
But
face
in
carefully.
the end, sleepiness
At
won.
that moment, the silence
suddenly
system
sounded an
Host,
urgent alarm.
Something happened
My
to
heart
the target.
tightened.
What
The
happened?
next second, a large screen
On this
appeared
was the
for
villa
me.
where Bai Ningbing
The hall was
and I
packed
once
with
lived.
wooden
Bai
dolls.
Ningbing sat in the center.
Her delicate face
still as beautiful
She
as
held a
6
carving
years ago.
knife
The last
and
bit of
slowly
wood dust
shaped the
fell to
dormer
the ground.
softly.
This is the
For
2090th one.
6 years, I
Why
have
do you
waited
still
for you
refuse
every
to come
day.
back?
Those
Empty.
eyes, once
Now
filled
held only
with
despair
ambition,
and
my heart
numbness.
shook.
I could not help remembering the
I
first
met
time.
Bai
Then,
Ningbing
her
in the
father
middle
had
of
thrown
winter.
her out.
She wore
Bruised
only
all
thin
over.
sleepwear.
Just
Barefoot,
like now,
she walked
there was
into the
no
sea
light in her
desperately
eyes.
pulled
She
her
asked
back to
hoarsely.
shore.
I
Why
casually
did you
said,
save me?
I
Because
know
I
you
can
will
see the
become an
future.
incredible
Strong
person.
enough to crush
I
the
was
whole
not
world.
exactly
She was the
lying.
great villainess
Once she
in the
survived
book.
the hardest
She
days,
would become a woman
Bai
stronger
Ningbing was
than any
naturally
man.
suspicious.
Then, in just
she became
3
the
years,
person
a
everyone
ruthless
called,
tyrant
and I
who
would
her
do
only
anything for
weakness
power.
I suddenly
finally snapped back to reality. She
finished the
smiled,
final cut,
obsessed
and
and satisfied.
is truly
Sadly,
handsome.
no matter how real it looks,
Following her
it
gaze,
is still
my
not
blood
him.
instantly froze.
The dolls filling the villa all
They
looked
were
like me.
lifelike.
It showed how much care and obsession
6
went
years
into them.
had passed.
The
Even
system
crazier.
said,
After
after you left, the target locked herself with your dolls every
She could
day.
not bear to
Even
be
when she
apart
was
from them.
seriously
She
ill
still rushed
and
back
guilty
here
surged
overnight.
in my chest.
A knock came from
The
outside
butler
the door.
carefully said, Miss Bai
Little
has
Miss
found another man who looks
She
like the young
insists
master.
on
Fear
calling
of
him
that
dad.
man
Maybe
made
you
her
should
deceive
go check
her and
on
take
her.
her
Being
away.
interrupted.
Bai Ningbing
Let her
sounded
call
displeased.
whoever she wants,
Do
Dad.
not disturb my
The
anniversary
butler
with
sighed
a
and left
I
quietly.
grew even more
Why was
confused.
Bai Ningbing so cold
What
to her
had
daughter?
happened between them?
Sorry, my voice
Did
was
I
a
scare
little
you?
loud
Bai
just now.
Ningbing apologized
Her fingers
softly.
kept stroking
Endless
the doll's
pain
hair.
and loneliness flashed
This
in
is
her
bad.
eyes.
She's
I
getting more
subconsciously
unstable.
held my
Afraid
breath.
she would
I
somehow
asked the
discover
system.
me.
She
But
looks
she is
crazy.
still
You said
alive and
something
moving.
happened
What
to
do you
her.
mean?
Before the system could
A
answer,
blood-red mark
Bai Ningbing
appeared
appeared
on the
on the wrist
screen.
without
She
hesitation,
coldly
and
watched
my
the blood
pupils
flow.
suddenly shrank.
What is she doing?
Does she not want to
The
live?
system said.
They
This
say
is a
on
ritual.
a wedding anniversary,
If you drip your blood
your
onto
other
a
half
vessel,
doll.
she probably wants to summon you back this way. I gritted my teeth.
Now,
What a
there
mad
were no
woman.
servants
Even the
inside
butler
or
had been
outside
driven
villa.
away by
Cut
her.
was deep.
If this continued, she might really
My
die here
panic
today.
grew
Did you not bring
Stronger.
me back to
If a
stabilize the
villain
world?
as powerful as
What
Bai
happens to
Ningbing
this
died next
world?
second, the framed photo
landed
on the
on
wall
the table
fell with
with
a snap,
snapped
fell
up.
heavily at Bai
It was the
Ningbing's
medical
feet. I
kit.
had prepared for Bai
Back then,
Ningbing
she
long
always
ago.
accidentally
So I
hurt herself
prepared a
and
medical
put all
kit
her
for her.
usual medicine
Bai Ningbing
inside. Her
froze
gaze
as
fell
expected.
on the
Her
doll
eyes
before
turned
her.
mad
Did
and
you come
obsessed
back?
for a long time.
She
She pulled
no
her
one
lips into a
answered.
self-mocking smile.
I actually
Mad.
thought your soul entered the
Bai
doll.
Ningbing picked up the bandage
And
from
wrapped
the
it
kit.
around her wrist.
I finally
layer by
breathed
layer.
Bai
In
Ningbing's
relief,
pale
my
face.
heart ached
Did
even
Bai
more.
Ningbing
Every year
bleed
after I
herself?
left? Pretty much, but she never cut
Maybe in
this
that
deep
instant,
She
before.
really
Just
wanted
now,
to die for
I
love.
fell
The guilt
silent.
inside me
My
grew
view
even
returned
stronger.
to the hospital
Tang Tang
room.
beside me had
Gripping
curled
my hand
into a
tightly,
ball.
afraid
my
I
heart
would
softened
leave.
again without
This was
realizing
actually
it.
my child.
She looked
with
like
Bai
her corners
Ningbing.
and also like
at
lips
sunset.
slightly. Tang Tang
I
suddenly
softly
woke up
asked,
in shock.
"Did you have a
Seeing
nightmare?"
me, Tang Tang's
She
eyes
threw herself into my
instantly
arms.
reddened.
Really, is
Dad,
And you really did not
you do
leave.
not
I
know.
just dreamed that
Killed
mad
all
woman
the people
who looked like
Tang
you.
Tang trembled
She
slightly
gritted her
in my
teeth.
arms. That woman is
She
crazy
may not
and
recognize
blind
you
like
like
I
she will
can.
treat you like the others
At the
and kill
mention
you.
of
Tang's
Bai
face
Ningbing,
disgust
I
and
truly did
resistance.
not
Tang Tang was
understand.
raised
How
by
could
Bai
their
Ningbing.
relationship be
I
this
was
bad?
just about to
But
ask.
Tang Tang had
She
already
looked at me
jumped off the bed.
seriously.
Dad,
know.
her
Her
mind
mind
left
sick,
because you
but
hated her too.
I am
So
normal.
why not
I
take
can
me
earn
with
money
you?
and do
After
housework.
saying that, Tang Tang took
and
several
stuffed
bank
them
cards.
all
The
into my
cards have
hand.
10 million in total.
not
but I
much.
will work hard to earn more
And
later.
support you
Holding
for
the
life.
cards, I did not
Tang
know
Tang,
whether to
why do you
laugh
hate
or
the
cry.
girl
Did
so
not
much?
answer.
One
Small hand held
After
mine.
relief,
I will answer
Dad,
you
seeing
this
this
question.
pleading look in Tang
My
Tang's
heart
eyes,
completely
then I
melted.
promise you,
Joy
Let's go.
flashed in Tang Tang's
she held my
eyes,
hand and
comforting
walked
me
outside.
as she went.
I will take you away.
I will Dad,
protect
do
you
not
before
worry.
you
Tang
speaking.
suddenly
And bumped
stiffened.
into a soft human wall.